And ladies and gentlemen, finally a 5-minute video emerged from Bengaluru today where a top Karnataka leader's daughter is seen abusing the cops in the media simply because she was stopped for a routine check. This video is exactly what we at Republic have questioned for years. The VVIP arrogance that India must fight. Let's debate.
Shut it off!
On the streets of Bengaluru, pulled up for rash driving. As the diligent police pulls up this car, watch the arrogance with which one sitting BJP MLA and former minister's daughter responded.
Shut it off! Shut it off! Shut it off! Where are you from? I'll see you now. Come. I'm a media person, okay? I came for shoot. Why are you recording?
Watch how she launches a verbal attack on the stunned police and then name drops. And now watch, even as the police are trying to talk it out, this VVIP brat sits in the car, tries to zoom past, and hurls a few more abuses. Now the MLA has this to say.
There are two aspects in this. One is, was per the police reports, overriding, over-speed riding. The driver was her friend Tarun. He has been penalized. Second part, you are saying about the hurt of the reporters. If you say, if we say, sir, is the hurting of anybody, sorry for that.
But for how long will this VVIP arrogance continue? Is it time to punish them? Let's debate.
Mohan Vishwa is spokesperson of the BJP in Karnataka. I'm shocked, Mr. Mohan Vishwa, that for the BJP this is not an issue. I mean, I'm just horrified at what kind of culture are you creating there just because you're in power and ex-minister's daughter behaves like that and the matter does not get any attention from the BJP. This is what I'll tell you at a national level. This is what these are the kind of things that the BJP used to be against before it came to power. This is what your party, of which you are a spokesperson, had promised to fight.
Yes, Mr. Vishwa? Arnab, basically, when we came into power in Karnataka, Yeah, Arnab, can I speak now?
Yeah, please.
Yeah. See, when we came into power in the state of Karnataka also, see, we were totally against this VVIP culture. So remember when Mr. Bommai came into power, when he took over.
I don't want history.
PM,
I want to know. I don't want history. I want to know in this case. I'm sorry. I would like to have Shankara Guha on the other side. 1 minute. I don't want history. I want to know why you've not picked up the issue. Why there's no public protest by the BJP on this case. Why you're letting the father here who is justifying what his daughter did get away. You're ridiculing the people who put you there in power. Yes, can you hear me, Mr. Vishwa?
Police have done their duty properly. They have without even believing, without even cross-checking whether it is a daughter of MLA, they have levied the fine instantly, 10,000 rupees. So this
10,000
should not happen
rupees.
to anybody. This is
10,000 rupee fine. Shankara Guha of the Congress.
Sir, Arnab, give me 2 minutes of uninterrupted time or 1 minute. Let me begin this particular subject as a doctor.
Audio.
One, all children generally pick up their behavior from their social circle. In this particular instance, this is an obvious case of arrogance at home. It is more than clear. You must understand one thing here. We all need to behave what we call as samskara.
Volume. Can't hear audio. Anand, yeah. Yeah, go on.
Yeah,
Little problem with the audio, it's echoing, that's all, yeah.
Yeah, what we call as samskara or culture in our dharma, that is lacking. What has happened there is the BJP is too much of power, has got so much of arrogance today that they don't care for anyone. And to talk about in all this, at least the least that the father and daughter...
No, it's not the best. Yeah, okay. So 1 minute, I'll fix your audio in a minute. Can we just fix that audio? I want Madhuvanti to come in on this. Madhuvanti, you see the entire behavior here? And there's an attempt to undermine it? Does the BJP even realize out here that this is one of the reasons? They promise, they may feel this is not important, but I'm telling you, these are the things that people were sick and tired with the Congress about. And
absolutely.
Madhuvanti.
I totally agree. Such incidents have to be questioned and condemned. And if a Nupur Sharma can be pulled up and suspended, then this behavior also has to be questioned. There is no two ways about it. But having said that, I don't think it is right for anybody in the Congress of all parties to blame BJP as a whole, as an organization, and say this organization is arrogant. Because the synonym for the word arrogance is with the Congress.
No, that's another issue. That's another issue.
This is a one-off incident, and this incident has to be condemned.
Yeah, but that's another issue. But again, we stay with the pictures here. 1 minute. My question is, can we just run the pictures, please, Anand? The question here is that it is more about what this represents. She lunges. The behavior is of entitlement. We thought that changed. We thought, Vivek, that had changed, but it's not. Not in the least, in fact. Vivek.
No. It has not changed. In fact, our Prime Minister has, for a long time now, very unequivocally exhorted that, the VIP culture must be shunned and replaced by something called EPI, which is, equal person. Every person is equal. So basically what one is trying to say is that the rule of law says that the doctrine of rule of law says everyone is equal. So now one is appalled, by this kind of behavior, especially when the press is the fourth estate. The press is the ears and eyes of the democracy. And this kind of behavior by the lady, I think law must take its course, whatever 504, 506, whatever has to be applied, criminal assault, criminal sections. If Salman Khan, can be tried for, I think it was in 2019, Salman Khan was sued by a, journalist. I think this high time we need law where, the journalists have to be protected. Otherwise, what is this?
It's not only about journalists. I think it's in fact a step more. If I can get in Vikram Singh, I was looking at these pictures, Vikram Singh, and it took me back, many years in the earlier channel which I had founded. And in that, we had carried out a huge campaign against VVIP races. Huge campaign. And there was a public response. Now, this picture, my problem is that there is no institutional response to this. It is being left, okay, let the father defend. It's a problem of the father. It's not a problem of the father, it's a problem of the ruling party. And they ought to take a position on it. Vikram Singh.
I remember, Arnab, the drive that you took up with great success in Elan. In this case, the hysterical outbursts are very reprehensible. But the shocking part is that what should have been an institutional response came out as an individual, and that too with extreme reluctance, half-hearted, half apologies for the press, and nothing in case of the police. The police lower functionaries have been, look at the use of expletives by this young lady. Obviously, there is something horrible in her upbringing that she continues to be a super brat, and brazen arrogance that she is displaying would bring shame not only to her upbringing but to her father and the family pedigree. I would say that perhaps the father should have come out openly and said, I'm extremely sorry for what has happened.
No, he wasn't.
The party should have come out with an apology. But yes, this is a courtesy that is perhaps reserved for those who know the greatness of good conduct and character.
Absolutely, absolutely. I think we need an institutional response to these situations. Now, ladies and gentlemen, following the stories first, tracking them first, getting the facts first, and I promise you, we will get the news tomorrow on whatever is happening with that Kerala gold scam, first here on Republic. So you have to be with us through the day. Till tomorrow evening, good night and goodbye.